Hi guys and welcome back to the Mighty Blues. My name is of course Cameron. Everton have officially announced the signing of Idrissa Gana Gueye from PSG. The midfielder has re-signed for Everton after a long transfer saga. The deal has finally been completed years after he left the football club to join PSG. There's an argument that he was never quite replaced at Everton Football Club. However, he has now returned. Everton confirmed earlier on tonight that Idrissa Gana Gueye has rejoined Everton from PSG for an undisclosed fee. The midfielder has signed a 2-year contract until the end of June 2024. The Senegal international returns to Merseyside after spending 3 years with the Blues from 2016 to 2019, making 108 appearances and forging a reputation as one of the Premier League's best defensive midfielders. He has been at PSG for 3 years, won 2 league titles, 4 domestic cups, and obviously finished runner-up in the Champions League final in 2020. Ghana has said there is no better feeling than coming back home. I am very happy to be here at Everton again to help and to work hard. I'll give my soul to this team. Coming back here was important to me because I feel like I'm in my home. I've followed the team every week and watched how they play. For me, there is no better place than Everton, so that's why I chose to come back here. There is also a great atmosphere at the stadium and everyone here is like a family. I felt very good when I was here, and even when I went to Paris, I kept in touch with some of the players here and continue to support the team. For me, it's special. I told PSG if I'm going to leave, it will be for one team, and that was Everton. It was not a difficult decision for me because I love this club. That's why I had to come home. It's a pleasure for me to come back, and hopefully we will have a good season because we have to go and try and achieve our goals. Absolutely unbelievable words there from Idrissa Gana Gueye. Frank Lampard said, "We are delighted to add a player of Idrissa's quality and experience to the squad. We have been eager to strengthen our midfield options and his attributes will undoubtedly benefit the squad." Idrissa has played at the highest level of football. Evertonians know all about his tireless work rate and the value he brings to a team. We are looking forward to him bringing all of that now he's back at the club. And Kevin Thelwell said, "Idrissa is a player we were all keen to bring back to the club. He calls home, and our chairman has worked tirelessly over recent weeks to make that happen and to get this important deal done." Idrissa has shown in his previous 3 years at the club how important he is, and we have no doubt he will be a key part of our team again and provide strong competition in our midfield. So very positive words there from Kevin Thelwell. Very positive words there from Frank Lampard, and very emotional words from Idrissa Gana Gueye, of course. You know, quite heartwarming and touching to hear him, you know, call Everton Football Club his home. I know obviously, you know, some people would say they'd expect that because he spent 3 years here, arguably 3 of his best years here, but considering he's just been a, you know, a side that are absolutely notorious in terms of winning titles, winning trophies. As I just read, won a couple of league titles there, running up in the Champions League final, played alongside the likes of, you know, Lionel Messi, Neymar, Kylian Mbappe. You know, to hear him say, "I'm finally back home and I was only ever going to come back here" is really heartwarming, and you can really tell he means it. If anybody has seen the pictures that Everton have released on their website of Idrissa Gana Gueye re-signing and being at Finch Farm and completing his medical, you'll have seen the one with Jimmy Martin when they're very clearly you know, enjoying the time that they're spending together. Obviously Jimmy Martin, the kit man, of course, was at the club when Idrissa Gana Gueye was previously at the club, and it's clear that he's still got relationships with you know, players and staff members that were here previously. So listen, this is a situation that's gone on for far too long. I think we can all agree with this in terms of the saga and how long it's taken to get this deal over the line, and that could be for many reasons. We don't need to sit here and talk about those reasons. We don't need to sit here and try and decipher what the actual reason was, because none of it matters now. You know, all that matters is that Idrissa Gana Gueye is officially an Everton player, and that we can now look forward to, as you know, Kevin Thelwell and Frank Lampard said, look forward to his quality being implemented into this team, because he is a top player. Okay, you know, he's, I think, 32, 33 years old now, so there's an argument that his best years are behind him, but Idrissa Gana Gueye strikes me as the type of player that will still be playing at the top of his, at the height of his career, the height of his ability when he's 35, 36 years old. He just doesn't strike me as a player that will come to that sort of natural, slow down in his career anytime soon because of his fitness, because of his stamina, because of his build, because of his attributes. He just strikes me as somebody that's still got a good 2 or 3 years left in him at the very least at his best. And if we can get those 2 or 3 years out of him, then he will be some signing, because as the club have quite rightly said, he is absolutely top quality. And when he was at Everton Football Club, there was only really N'Golo Kante, who was at Leicester and then obviously moved to Chelsea, who could really rival Idrissa Gana Gueye in terms of being the best in that position, not only in the league, but I think in Europe. Obviously, that position is a lot sort of, it's a lot more sought after now, and there's a lot more clubs that have got that sort of sitting defensive midfielder with energy and with desire and with passion, and you can get about the pitch. And as I said, there's a lot more of those players, and a lot of the top clubs have got a player in that position now. However, when Idrissa Gana Gueye was running rings around midfields in the Premier League 3 years ago, there wasn't many teams that had that type of player. It was only really N'Golo Kante. So, it's absolutely right that Ghana was one of the best in the world in that area, and I still think is one of the best in the world at that area. Okay, we can sit here and say, but he's 3 years older now than he was when he left Everton, but we're talking about 3 years of playing next to some of the best footballers on the planet. As I've just mentioned, Lionel Messi, regarded by most as the best footballer ever to have lived. Neymar, incredibly talented. Kylian Mbappe, regarded as one of the best young players currently on the planet. Even the midfielders that they've got at PSG, Verratti, who's been absolutely outstanding for the last 8, 9, 10 years of his career. PSG have got a squad full of really, really top footballers, and Ghana was getting in that team. He wasn't just a bench warmer. He wasn't just coming on every 5 or 10 minutes. He was starting Champions League semi-finals, scoring goals against Manchester City in key Champions League games, playing big part to play in their season when they're winning league titles. So, Ghana, let's not get it twisted, is still a fantastic footballer who will have a really, really positive impact on this team. Now, obviously, he's coming into a midfield that has got Amadou Onana in, who we hope will be able to reach that level that Ghana has reached at some point in his future. Alex Iwobi, who's been absolutely fantastic so far this season. James Garner potentially coming in over the next couple of hours or so. That deal looks like it's close to completion. So it adds strength. He adds physicality, and he also adds, as I said, another option for Frank Lampard to be able to explore. And I said it yesterday, I think, when we done our the transfer video, the thought of a midfield 3 of Alex Iwobi, Idrissa Gana Gueye and Amadou Onana is incredibly, incredibly exciting in my opinion. And if Frank Lampard can get those 3 in the same midfield, then I think we could have, put it this way, a much, much better midfield than what we've had in previous years. You've then got Abdoulaye Doucouré, obviously, who's to come back from injury. Tom Davis, who's there or thereabout in the squad. So, yeah, for me, really, really, really good signing. As I said, lovely to hear, Ghana's words, and really, really heartwarming to hear Ghana's words as well. Of course, we all knew it was a case of him coming home and rejoining the football club that he called home, but to hear it from himself and to hear it from him is obviously incredible. And as I said, I personally, I just can't wait for him to kickstart or restart his second Everton career, or his Everton career. And will we see him on Saturday against Liverpool? I don't know. I don't see why not, because he signed in time, or has he signed in time? I suppose we'll have to ask the Premier League in case the idiots that sign off these deals are on annual leave and can't register him. But he signed in time, so I don't think fitness will be an issue. I don't think match fitness will be an issue. So hopefully we see him involved in at least some form in Saturday's game, because ultimately he knows the league. He knows what's expected of him. He knows the club. As I said, he knows the people. There's no reason why Ghana shouldn't just settle in immediately and be able to go sort of ASAP. And let's hope that is the case. But happy to get this one over the line, of course. As I said, it's been a situation that has gone on for far too long now, and one that I think we're all pleased to see the end of in terms of the speculation and actually just see Gana Gueye back in an Everton shirt, and, you know, obviously back at Goodison Park as well. He does significantly improve this team. He adds another option, and, you know, let's not forget, this lad is still one of the very best in the world at his role and in his position. He wouldn't have just been at PSG for 3 years if he wasn't. So, yeah, happy days. Obviously, that sentence of saying, I told PSG if I'm going anywhere, I'm going back home to Everton, is just, get your tissues out. Get your tissues out. I mean, Zombiero numero uno says, get in. Philip says, yes. Wormy says, Phil. Philip says, hey, Wormy, what's happening now? Says Dominic King saying Everton only paid 2 million, Cam. There you go. Yes, Ghana, but no attackers now is worrying. What number do you reckon we'll give him? I think he'll be 27. In terms of other signings today, as I said, we'll wait on James Garner. I believe that deal is close to completion. In terms of forward options, we've been linked with João Pedro, which was, you know, shut down fairly quickly by Watford and by João Pedro. Obviously, Chuck Weezy's being linked. You know, we've had a couple of other players being linked as well, but we'll wait and see over the next few hours or so what comes of that. But I expect James Garner will be the next in, but I'm just happy that we've got the Garner deal over the line. So there you go. Massive thank you all for watching. If you have enjoyed this one, please do leave a like. Let us know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below if you're watching as a YouTube video. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. That would mean a massive amount to me. Big thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you later. Get in, Garner's back. You all know the tune. I'm not going to sing it because I'll get copyrighted, but you all know the tune. Get in. Up the toffees. See you after.